I just didn't.
Jumping up on people?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want you to see that.
Right. And how is that working out for you, that jumping up on people?
The jumping up, I hate it, but he's just young.
Okay, I see. And how old is he now?
I think he's like maybe 6 months.
So that should be eliminated, by now.
Oh, okay.
One of the things that's important to us is that if we don't stop these bad behaviors, that we train the bad behaviors.
Okay.
So, and you're rewarding him for being all anxious and excited, which is, if you want to keep doing that, go ahead. Just make this harder for us.
Okay.
All right, great. So why don't we sit down and why don't we at least talk for a couple minutes and we'll just review all the different issues that you're having.
Okay.
So, was there one thing in particular that made you pick up the phone and call?
Just like all this stuff. Like he mouths me and bites me and all this stuff.
Yes, I love you too. He's really sweet.
He's smart, correct?
Yeah, he's super smart.
You love him, yes?
He's like a cuddle bug at night. He like sleeps in the bed, so sweet. Yeah. And he just walks crazy and like jumping on people and like biting and mouthing and stuff like that. Okay.
So is it common that you cuddle with him and he's on your lap like that?
Pretty good client.
Yeah, I mean he's sweet. He's really sweet.
Right.
That's the thing, and he's super smart.
Yeah, he looks really smart.
Like he knows his commands too. He knows sit, he knows down, and all that stuff.
Can you show me that?
Frankie, sit. Down.
That's great. So obviously you use food to train him, which is fine, but you know that we don't use food to train the dog. And I understand how to train a dog with food, and actually I started training dogs with food, and yes, it does work, but I'm finding that it doesn't get us any length of stay on commands.
You wouldn't be here.
Right, okay, good. So the walks are challenging for you?
Walks are really challenging, and just like this stuff around, I can't have people over anymore.
So how's that been going with your social life?
It sucks. It's the worst. Yeah.
So the walk. When you say you walk in, what's a walk for you? Like what's a walk? An hour, 2 hour walk.
It's like like in the morning, like 30 minutes.
Okay. And how far do you actually get in those 30 minutes?
Probably just around the block. He's really, he's so young.
Right. And he marks a lot or sniffs a lot?
On the walk?
Yes.
Yeah. He does everything you tell us not to do.
Okay.
But I can't hold him back. Right. He's so strong.
Right.
So strong.
So once he learns how to walk, which will be today, do you think you'll be able to do at least a couple of 45-minute walks?
If it wasn't him pulling me down the street, I'd love to walk with him for hours.
Okay, sure. Sometimes what I have clients is they just don't want to do the walk, and then I've got clients that they'll do the walk, but they just can't do the walk because of the behavior. So if we fix this behavior today, you'll commit to the walk.
Of course,
okay,
yeah.
Sure.
Like I said, you see how he is pulling me around. That's not fun for 45 minutes, but I would
good. Because this is important, because the walk is pretty much the cornerstone of my training program. Where if we can't walk our dog, how are we going to train our dog? And obviously, you've got a high energy dog, and I imagine when he's off leash, he's probably running around the house. To me, that we want to create calmness in our house. I mean, the behavior of your dog to be doing all this stuff. I don't want to use the word; it's not normal, but I can't imagine that's fun to live with.
No. I mean, he gets calm, but it's not. That's
how long does that take?
Yeah, a long time. So like at night and stuff like that. But like right now, like he calms down once he knows you. Right,
he knows me.
Yeah. Right.
You've been texting. That's what he knows me so much. 143, Frankie. So talk to me more about now. What's his eating habits like? So he's young, as you mentioned. Is he eating twice a day or 3 times a day still?
Sometimes I just free feed him.
Free feed him, okay.
Yeah.
And does he finish all his food?
No, it just depends on what we're doing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And is he have any resource guards guarding around the food? Does he growl around the food or get possessive around the food at all?
No, he doesn't. He'll go at it. If I go to pick it up, he'll go really fast and eat it really fast out of it. Right. He doesn't growl at me, but it seems like he would have gone.
So we probably want to change up the way you're feeding him.
Okay.
I don't believe in free feeding. I mean, that's one of your choices. If your dog was heavily resource guarded. I would make it mandatory. And if you had another dog in the house or children in the house, I noticed that you're a single woman. And you're
I'm super single.
You're super single. We can talk about her later.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't Wow.
So I'll keep going if you want to keep going. So it's important that we talk about, again, the whole food thing is important. It's all about, the structure. You really want to structure your dog's environment. Hey, 6 months down the road, a year from down the road, when you have a perfectly trained dog, who cares if it sleeps with you? Who cares if it free feeds? But I've never seen a dog with behavioral problems be fixed by free feeding it. By fixed with sleeping with it.
So the one problem I have is that I have like weird work schedules.
Right.
Sometimes I get home, so I'm not sure if he's like hungry. Like that's why I just, and that's another thing is he's tearing, he's biting my furniture and he's like tearing up my clothes and stuff like that. So
when you're home or not home?
When I'm not home.
So you don't crate him?
I don't crate him, but should I crate him?
Well, I'm a huge advocate of containment. So what are your thoughts? Are you opposed to crating your dog?
No,
Good.
I've seen your Facebook.
Then we're going to crate your dog.
Okay.
Again, it's like, there's, where it's a little bit silly to allow our dog that's causing destruction or soiling to have free range in the house. And even if you just told me you blocked him in the kitchen, still, theoretically your dog, if you exercise it enough outside, if you exercise it mentally by doing obedience commands, do some off-leash play, then in the crate he should be doing a lot of nothing.
Okay.
So he doesn't need all this real estate to...
But what about, because you see how energetic he is, and
right.
sometimes he needs to just run around all day.
Right, well what we're finding is, but if we work more on calming commands, and we'll work on the place in the downstate, maybe not today, but we'll work on the place in the downstate, you're actually going to realize that your dog can actually start relaxing more. So running around the house and running around your backyard doesn't make your dog calm. It actually agitates your dog a lot more. So that's a common thing that people like with separation anxiety dogs, they say, oh, just take it out in the back and play ball with it for an hour. Yeah. I've never seen that work. What I've seen is massive amounts of calming skills, downstays in the place command, and we're going to work on those things. Okay. So what I want your dog to do is the goal of me with you is I want you to be able to take your dog everywhere you want to go. So you being single, I want you to be able to go to a coffee shop and I don't want people to be able to, your dog to be jumping up on you.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's really
But
important.
I doubt, he's crazy.
No,
I don't think you've seen him outside, so I don't know.
Well, we'll do that today. We'll role play, but I assure you by the end of the day, by the end of our hour session today, you'll be able to walk your dog on a leash. So your dog just, it's just badly behaved right now. Okay. So that's fine. Okay. Let's talk more about the food. What I want you to do is I want you to do 6-month-old. If you wanted to do your dog 3 times a day, feed it, or twice a day, my philosophy is it's not an all-you-can-eat buffet. So I allow dogs 15 minutes to eat their food. And if you put your food, we'll do a role play waiting for food, and 15 minutes later you come back, and if the food is still there, you'll take it away. And a healthy dog is never starved. I've never seen that happen before. So this concept dog, it's a free-for-all. So your house is a free-for-all.
Right.
The meals are free-for-all.
Right.
You're a free-for-all. The walk is a free-for-all. So if we keep this up, it's never going to fix any of these problems.
Yeah. So do you... Yeah, and another thing is him barking and stuff with other dogs. He goes crazy when he sees other dogs.
On the walk?
Yeah, I think he's just excited.
Right.
I think he just really wants to play.
Probably.
Yeah.
But, so the thing about the walk is that he's not supposed to be doing that, and we're not going to allow your dog to socialize on the walk. The walk to me is for structure and exercise. It's not a meet and greet for dog stuff.
He goes crazy.
Right. So I noticed you have a fenced-in backyard, so, why don't you just set up some play dates for your dog? So this concept of your dog, we're using the excuse of, oh, my dog is just happy to see you, that's why it's dragging me across the street. That's not allowed. So I want you to know that the walk now is going to be highly structured, where there's no marking, no soiling. Maybe some people think that, oh, my dog's supposed to mark, it's supposed to sniff all over the place.
Right. And also I feel because I work, I want him to be able to meet I want him to be able to socialize. I don't want an aggressive dog, so I want him to socialize with dogs too.
Right. We're going to keep the socialization separate from the walk.
Okay.
The walk is going to be just you and your dog with a mission. The problem is if we take our walk casually, we get casual behavior. If we take our walk seriously, we get serious behavior. So we want to switch that up.
Okay. Right, and not jumping. I mean, I can't, like I said, I can't have anyone over. I have to put him in another room, and then he's, you know, like eating stuff and doing all that stuff.
Which is, you know, you do that, but I don't want to do that. I want to include your dog. So in my life, dog training to me is including, not excluding. So I really want your dog to be included with you everywhere you go. So think about this. Say we had invited 20 people over the house, and you say to yourself, oh, I could never do that. My dog would be all over the place. And say we had 4 pizzas right here. They were really delicious, sitting on this table. Oh, you'd probably say, I could never do that. My dog eats everything.
No.
But if your dog learned how to do a downstairs place, who cares how many people are here? Who cares what food is here? So we're not going to worry about getting your dog to necessarily, we're going to correct jumping, but we don't have to worry about food being eaten. We don't have to worry about our guests being jumped on. We have to worry about the place coming in. So your dog is not aggressive and your dog is really not anxious, but if your dog was highly aggressive, I would do the same thing. If your dog was anxious, I would do the same thing. So you'll find out that my training, through just 5 different things, you can do everything with your dog.
So the problem I'm thinking about, and this is me, is that I don't have that much time. Like, I wish, you know, I know everything about your techniques and stuff, but I know that I just don't have a lot of time, like, to train. I mean, I work all the, you know.
So what are your hours that you work?
Take them, well, like I leave here at like 9
a.m.
And and then I'm home at like 6. I just don't have time to like spend so much time training him. Like I have to do other stuff too, you know.
So nobody comes home in the middle of the day to let your dog out or to walk him?
Yeah, I was gonna like take him out in the middle of the day.
To go to the bathroom to actually walk?
Just to the bathroom break. My roommate's home.
So do you have the budget for a doggy daycare?
I could do something like that, yeah.
So this is the thing. So you know, it doesn't make a difference how well you train your dog. If it's home for 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, in a way that's, you know, counterproductive a little bit. Because what's going to happen is you have a highly trained dog that's bored out of its mind. It's going to probably destroy soil and bark. So what would be good is if you want to start thinking about maybe a doggy daycare or a dog walker, or maybe even pay your roommate to do a structured walk in the middle of the day, because I'm going to want you to contain your dog.
Right.
So I'm going to want 4 hours in the crate, half an hour to 45-minute walk, 4 hours back in the crate. But that means before you go to work, you have to do a structured walk, and when you get home, you have to do a structured walk.
Okay, but the stuff that you're talking about, like does that, like hours, do I have to spend hours every day, like, practicing the place command?
Yeah, not necessarily hours, but I mean, when you get home from work, what do?
Lots of stuff.
Okay, like what?
Well...
Do you watch TV?
Yeah, like I'll do laundry, or I cook and whatever.
So what we can do is the cooking and the eating and the cleaning up of family meals, we can work on downstairs and place. If you watch TV, we can work on downstairs and place. So we have time. It's just how we use our time. So remember that. So there's 24 hours in a day, and you're out of the house definitely for work for 8 of those hours, maybe 9 of those hours. So there is time during the day. It's all about how you prioritize your time. So if you take the dog training seriously, you'll find the time. And even a lot of my clients that say, oh, they can't afford doggy daycare, well, most doggy daycares are $20 to $25. You probably can find that money. You probably can find the money if you stop drinking soda, smoking cigarettes, going out to eat. I mean, it's all good. It's all priorities.
Yeah, right.
And again, you know, what you're going to see today might look a little bit magical, but dog training is not magic. It's just massive repetition. So if we want dramatic change, we have to change what we're doing right now. So that's really, really important. Okay.
And should I not be doing this?
Personally, I mean, you know, I don't see how that's going to help us, but, you know, I'll let you get away with it maybe today. But, you know, get it out of your system. What is your...
My main thing, like, or with this is, like, I mean, I love all this stuff, but I just want to make sure that, like, I can still have fun with him.
Right,
and, like,
right.
You know, give him love.
I think the thing is your dog thinks that every minute of the day that he's around you is supposed to be this high adrenalized energy fun. And I'd rather have you put it to a schedule. So in other words, when you're watching TV, you're calm, your dog should be calm. When you're cooking dinner and you're calm, your dog should be calm. If you want to have, like, hey, between 7 and 7:30 p.m. we're going to go outside and play ball, high energy, high drive, run around, but boom, guess what? I'm putting you in the downstay right after that. I want you to be able to turn your dog off and turn your dog on. That's really, really important. Right now, with your dog,
I decide when
you decide. I want you to decide everything.